talking about James chapter 5. There's a lot of different ideas in this chapter. Firstly, it talked about the idea of very wealthy people, saying how their wealth, especially if it is at the harm of others, it says how a lot of people in this point in James specifically would hold wealth from their workers and from everyone, and saying how God sees this. God is the judge. In a way, it also tells us to not judge other people because the judge, being Christ, is at the door and he sees all. So when we do wrong to others and when others do wrong to us, God sees that and we will all be delivered what it is that we are due. But another idea I want to get across is that wealth itself isn't bad, but there is a difference between a wealthy and rich person and a person who has been blessed by riches by God. Because again, it says in this chapter how God never opposed, Jesus specifically never opposed rich people, but he wants them to be caring and to use their riches for others, not just for their self-indulgence and selfishness and just for their luxury. That's what it says specifically, for luxury and self-indulgence. We should use our wealth, whatever we have, to help those who are less fortunate in any way, to just help one another in every aspect. And so a great thing that I got from this also was just that you will be delivered from all of your trials. It talks about Job, how Job went through great suffering and a great trial, but how he endured and persevered through it. And God says how us who persevere will always reap a great harvest. The metaphor it uses was that of a farmer. How a farmer doesn't just plant his seeds and just expect them to grow immediately. He waits for the seasons to change and for everything to happen properly so good crops grow. And this is a metaphor for our spirit, how we need to plant the seeds of Christ in us through his fruits and through his commandments, obey Christ and plant good fruit in us so that we can be blessed by God. Be patient, wait, endure, and persevere, all in the name of God, and we will be delivered.